Satnam guys, welcome back. As soon as I sat here to record this video, the sun just kind of disappeared. So that makes me think that whoever this message is for, you are getting comfortable in the dark. And what does that mean? You understand that sometimes you won't be able to see all the answers. You understand that sometimes you won't be able to see where you're going to step, and you're still going to have to go forward anyway. And it also is giving me a vibe of shadows. So you maybe now you're no longer scared of your shadow aspects. And yeah, let's see where we go from there. Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. So you being seeing that everything is a reflection of you, and this for me means that you're integrating it. You're integrating the parts of you, the opposites. That's what I'm hearing. And this is causing a huge transformation and rebirth. So the death card here, it's yeah. So it's showing me that you've really been doing the dark work, the shadow work. You've really been diving into your side, yourself, diving into your most hidden aspects, and you're closing a huge cycle. So the world card. So this is bringing closure, wholeness. Yeah, you're becoming whole because you accept your parts. Wow. Yeah. And I hear that there was lots of self-deception until you manage to get to this point. This could be even those parts of you that, yeah, self-sabotage. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe you've been dealing for a while with self-sabotage, but this is getting to an end. This is taking you to a huge transformation. Wow, wow, wow. We started really well. Let me get some oracle cards. Right. That's huge. I did feel like this energy of graduation as soon as I started to record this. Oh, that's a bit too many. Yeah. So let's get just the ones that pop forward. Yeah, psychic development. So you be probably noticing the psychic abilities becoming more prominent, or maybe you're working towards that. Maybe this is one of, okay, yeah, I'm hearing that those parts, one of those parts of you, or many of them, they were holding the power, and by accepting them, by acknowledging them, by having this uh, inner union, you are unlocking lots of superpowers. This is what I'm hearing, and I'm very excited for you. And this was required lots of forgiveness. So maybe you used to judge yourself quite a lot. This is what I'm hearing. You used to judge yourself. You used to be very critical with yourself. But this is, you're graduating. You're absolutely graduating for all these old ways of things that were very limiting. Okay, let's get those ones as well. And now you've been working on in a very slow but steady mode. And this other thing that's calling my attention is this emotional release. So maybe you've been going through lots of roller coasters for a while. This was all this release that was necessary to happen, so you can emerge like this whole new person, this whole new being. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, so there is some sort of self-actualization that's happening right now, where you understand your God slash goddesshood. So you're no longer feeling limited by this vessel, by this human vessel. You really understand that you're here in this experience, and you're making the most of it. And this is what your soul was waiting for you to happen. This is what you have been waiting to happen. This self-realization, and this is the huge cycle that you're closing. And this is bringing so much growth. And also those leaves are calling my attention, because in order for this growth to happen, you had to let go of many leaves. So I'm seeing you as a tree, and it's like sprouting lots of new leaves are growing, because the old ones have to fall, and you allow that to happen. So you be in this season of releasing, and you felt like that would never end, and you kept losing things. which now you don't see as you lost. They had to be released in order to make space for the new. Okay, and there was lots of self-deception as well. There was very, yeah, there was lies. This is what I'm hearing, lies. Maybe you were exposed to people, situations that were not being very honest to you. Could be relationships, could be anything, and maybe you were not being honest with yourself as well. That's what I'm hearing. But now you came to this realization, and you're literally accepting this transformation to take place. Okay. Feminine energy. Yeah, this is the goddesshood actualization that I was hearing about, and there is a call for sacral, for healing the sacral. So maybe you've been doing some work on the sacral, improving your creativity. Yeah, releasing shame. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, creativity. There we go. Yeah, there is an emphasis for the sacral because this is where you're gonna give birth to this thing that you are here to create. And apparently, you're creating something that does not exist. So whoever or whatever you're creating, right, it's something that doesn't exist. And the reason why it doesn't exist because it doesn't have your unique blueprint. Okay, so whatever you're doing, if you're creating, if you're cooking, if you're teaching, if you're a spiritual guide, no one knows how to do that exactly as you. No one can do exactly like you because you are this unique god, goddess, and you have your unique blueprint. And you're in a phase of integration, okay, yeah. Because we see the death card, it came to transform. So you're shedding old beliefs, you're integrating your shadows. Yeah, and again we have the sword, okay? Truth, speaking your truth, sword, clarity. But for some reason I see this snake here, and hmm, this snake is calling my attention for again the lower chakras, raising this life force energy, this kundalini energy to connect to the higher chakras. And yeah, you've been called to retreat. So I'm literally hearing get your ducks in a row because things are about to change. Things are about to take off for you because you have been showing the universe that you're up for it. You're in the game and you be, yeah. So the message here is get ready. Things are about to take off because you've been doing all this shedding. You've been literally allowing this transformation to happen. You've been through many deaths and rebirths. Yeah, you're about to take off. I feel like this is a little airplane that you're about to take off. There's something else calling my attention here, which is this church. Well, I'm not quite sure what it's trying to say, but yeah, let's keep in mind. But anyway, okay, so this is a death of an old way of believing, old way of seeing the divine. There was a complete disintegration of the way that you used to see yourself, your connection to the divine. Now you understand that you are this god, goddess, and you can manifest and you can do everything. You are a fractal. You're no longer restricted by the old limitations, the old controlling mindsets that were integrated within your psyche. Okay. Whoever that message for will make sense for you. Right. So let's get more cards. So oh yeah. So we have the Page of Swords, which shows that curiosity, that desire to learn more. You've been a great student. You've been learning. You've been learning how to speak up. You've been learning how to focus on your target. Yeah. So you've been practicing. You literally got this sword and you've been practicing. And now you have this magnetic energy about you that's speaking volumes. I'm saying that wherever you go, people just sense your energy just by being nice to you. And you becoming this very creative being. Whoa! Yeah, you have this inner strength, and you understand now that you don't have to be this force, aggressive force. You learned how to tame your beast. And you see how she carefully taming her lion. It's beautiful. I feel called to use another deck now. Let's understand a bit more of this transformation that you've been through. Yeah. Yeah, you've been through death and rebirth, so you understand that you can't negotiate with death. Once things are ready to be taken away, once the things are ready to be transformed, you need to accept. You see how this guy is trying to beg for that to the death, but this is not how you be anymore. You understand that the death is here to take something, so you literally handing it to death. Okay, it needs to go, so take it. This is the energy I'm feeling for you. And it was required lots of patience to get to this point, and lots of shedding as well. You see that this crow is releasing, and again, crows, it just shows transformation. I'm feeling a very strong divine dark feminine energy in this reading. Right, so let's get this oracle. Okay. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you're going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hanging there, it's not much longer. Wow, yes, I do feel like this was a very strong graduating reading, and we saw that very clearly by getting this world card right at the beginning. So you have been cultivating this inner strength. You've been allowing life to take everything that was no longer serving you. You've been facing your opposites. You've been dealing with your shadows. You've been integrating your opposites. You've been facing deception all along, but you've been cutting through. You literally being this A+ student, using your truth and learning and always seeking wisdom. And for this reason, you got to this king, queen of wands energy, very magnetic, and you're closing a huge cycle. Wow, we are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's no much longer. This is the message from your spirit guides. Guys, I think we can probably end it here. I feel like a sense of conclusion of wholeness in this reading. And yeah, that was beautiful to be able to tap into this energy. I wish you all the best. And yeah, keep being amazing. I see you next time. Oh, if you're interested in shadow work, make sure that you check the box down below for offers. And I see you very soon. Bye.